SyFy's The Expanse is a big hit with the people who watch it. They love the show, but the rest of us slept on it, and now it's canceled. So, we are in now the time where shows are getting renewed and canceled, and it's kind of a bloodbath right now. What we did see that was cool was Fox canceled Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There was an uproar involving people like Lin-Manuel Miranda, Mark Hamill, saying, bring it back, bring it back. And NBC did bring it back.
Which is like surreal. Within a day?
One day.
Within a day, like, you're canceled. Not a worry, you still got your job.
You're still back.
That's literally how that worked. But with other shows, like the one we're going to talk about, if there isn't as much of an outcry, then that hope doesn't happen.
Well, it's really interesting that fans and, you know, maybe influential people as well are able to, like, freak out so much, have outrage, and then the show comes back. This has happened before.
Social media.
I mean, we've seen it happen with Family Guy, Community, Futurama.
Rick and Morty.
That wasn't canceled.
It was, they weren't officially canceled. They were, like, just held out, and people kept wondering, when was it coming back? And Dan Harmon was basically like, we haven't got anything, so it's pretty much we're done.
Okay.
It hadn't been officially, you know, announced.
That would be stupid for them to cancel Rick and Morty.
But
that's the most popular thing on Adult Swim by far.
But they just brought it back with 70 episodes. But with The Expanse, it's like, those who, like you said earlier, those who watched it loved it. It had that fan base. But clearly it wasn't enough for SyFy to say, hey, we can keep this show.
Yeah.
Which is weird because SyFy being under the Universal umbrella, NBC and all that, you have other options to move this show to.
Yeah, it didn't have the best deal. They didn't have control of, I think, the future syndication. There was a comment from NBC Universal. The Expanse transported us across the solar system for 3 brilliant seasons of television. Everyone at SyFy is a massive fan of the series, and this was an incredibly difficult decision. We want to sincerely thank The Expanse's amazing cast, crew, and all the dedicated creatives who helped bring James S.A. Corey's story to life. And to the series' loyal fans, we thank you most of all. I mean, it's nice, but it's still,
That don't sound like he really said that. It sounds like one of those, look, it's gone, but let's say this real quick thing. Because, you know, a lot of them have to make those financial decisions, too, when it comes to cutting shows. But, again, there's Hulu available. There's Netflix. There's Amazon.
Yeah.
There's all these platforms that...
NBC does have a lot under its umbrella.
Yes.
I think SyFy is the best place for that show. Maybe NBC proper, but it's not going to be something like...
Oh, NBC proper would be a death sentence for that show. It would be a death sentence. But, again, Hulu. Hulu would be a best bet for it. See how it goes for a season on Hulu. Give it one more season on a streaming platform. If the numbers don't match up what you think they should, then finally axe it. But now you don't have to just axe TV shows off jump. You can give them a last chance, if you will. So
it's happened before. I mean, it's not totally impossible, but it seems unlikely. The producers or the production company for the show also spoke out on this. We are very disappointed the show will not be returning to SyFy. We respect SyFy's decision to end the partnership, but given the commercial and critical success of the show, we fully plan to pursue other opportunities for this terrific and original IP. So it looks like they're trying.
Yeah, they're trying to get it.
It could.
It's a possibility. Again, that's, like we keep saying, the beauty of streaming platforms. I mean, Netflix, of course, is focused with its own original content.
Yeah.
But
they've, you know, they've brought new life to Arrested Development, which was also canceled.
Yes, they did.
It changed significantly for the season they did it, but they're doing a redo on season 4.
They're like, we're going to do this over.
Sorry, it's going to be in the right order.
But and they listen to the fans.
Yeah.
They listen to the fans. So that's the thing. Again, there's so much opportunity, but if no one wants to pick it up, then it's just, look, wait till it comes the old episodes on streaming or buy a DVD box set.
What you need to do is somehow enrage conservatives across America to bring it back, because that's what happened with Last Man Standing, which I think is objectively not a funny comedy at all. I found it very boring.
I told somebody with that, that's the Roseanne effect. That's literally the only reason Last Man Standing came back, because Fox saw that ABC got successful with Roseanne after one episode, because they instantly renewed it, and then it's been declining.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a different scenario, too, because Roseanne in its original run was beloved.
Yes.
Last Man Standing is just like writing off of what? Home Improvement?
It was just, oh, this is Home Improvement from a secondary point of view.
But look, there's women now.
So they're like, oh, we can do this. And everybody knows what it is. And then only people that cried out because Last Man Standing was canceled were conservatives, and not even people who watched. And
it wasn't because they're fans of the show. It was like, this fits into my worldview.
That's all it was. And I was like, come on, like, we really have to be inundated with this? Stop.
Yeah, I don't agree with it personally, but it's a way. Audience, do you think we'll see The Expanse come back to any platform, and which one? It could be any of them or none of them. Please let us know your thoughts on Facebook and Twitter.